Alright guys, we're back with the 2 chocolate labs. And I think you guys are going to see, they look identical. In fact, it's impossible to tell them apart, except for Buddy has on an orange collar. So, you know, if you said, does this dog see you as a part of this dynamic right now? Not really. Not really, no. Can I interject myself into it? Yes. Anyway, so that's Casey. That's Buddy. You know, so my job is to just build on what we did yesterday and be able to... I don't have to create any momentum in this dog because he's already got a ton of it. I just have to be able to change the direction. I just have to be able to make him believe I can change. That's all. That's all I have to do is make him believe I can change the direction. And this one too. You know, so I'm better off to wait and get 2 or 3 really good big distance recalls and get all of them coming that direction or whatever. All right, look, I got this one. Okay, there he goes. Here he goes. Great big distance. Look, look. Buddy! I'm gonna tell you. Uh-oh. Yay! 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 Buddy! Yay! And I'll tell you what that is. Yay! 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 He's really not interested in he doesn't understand the part about the food yet. Well, he does now. So again, I've got hot dogs. I'm making it very, very big. So, and that's not unusual. I turned him with the pager. And then he flew by and I turned him again. And then it's kind of like... You know, the one I was having to, maybe it was this one, have to kind of shove the food to let it know that's the end of the exercise. So what I'm making a note to myself, I turned him over there. I can turn him over there again. All right, look, I don't like this, I don't like this. So same thing with this one. I got some great big distance the other day, but... You know, that's where you're going to win points. I would be better off to do... Okay, there he goes, there he goes. All right, watch this. Buddy! Here he comes. Here he comes. Yay! I'm going away, though. I'm fiddling for my treat. Yay, yay. As promised. Oh, that was Casey, sorry. As promised. You know, and that's your job. As promised. I got them mixed up already. I've already got them mixed up. In fact, I've got to get, you know, the collar's throwing me off. If Casey doesn't have on a collar, and he does have on an orange one, but you can see how he's enamored. All right, let's see what happens. This isn't easy. All right, there she goes, there she goes. You know, and if I get him to carry off around that corner, well, I'm doing good. Oh, Luann always yells at her dogs to come in. We like to use them for distractions. All right, so there he goes, bebopping away, and I want to safeguard that. All right, there he goes, there he goes. Buddy! There's my pager. I'm holding it down. Holding, holding, holding. Here he comes. Yay! Yay! As promised, as promised. So that I'm gonna tell you why that won me big points. Because he couldn't see me. I mean, how cute are those two together? You know, but if you said what you're doing is inhibiting him, not at all. And, you know, though on some level, I mean, you do want to say, you do want to inhibit him somewhat. Look at Carson go. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Gave each other the shake off. All right, so all I gotta do, now look, all I gotta do to generate some movement is just start going this way. There you go. You know what I'm looking at my corner over there. I'm looking at my corner. There she goes. Casey! Yay! Boom. Good Carson. Now all I've got to do, I'm just going to go this way. They're going to come up behind me. You know, so I'm saying to myself, I know I can already... Uh-oh. Oh, look at Barkley. Barkley's looking for trouble. All right, look, I'm going to let him get around that corner again. Let's see, so now they've already sort of developed a natural... You know, and if you said, do you want to reward that default? Yeah, I do. I'll tell you, because they're being absolutely perfect together. All right, look, there's Barkley way over there. Watch Barkley! Yay! Barkley's got a lot of momentum. You know, and I think that's what you have to say to yourself. You've got to intro the collar. It's got to happen the first time in motion. As fast as possible, even if it's a very slow dog. You know, if you don't have any ability to get a dog to go as fast as it can go, you know, I honestly think on some level maybe that's like a horse trainer saying, I can't get a horse to go very fast. I don't think they would think you were very good. So anyway, guys, that's day 2. He hasn't even been here 24 hours. I'm going to try to get a little... just a little tandem shot of both of them. I'm pretty sure they were separated at birth. Bye, guys.